right? Welcome to Bedford North Lawrence Fieldhouse. Tonight, B&L Stars 12-1, ranked number 6 in Indiana, have an interstate game against Notre Dame, a team from Cincinnati that is 5-1, all-girl private school. These two teams hooked up during a camp over at Xavier University during the summer, and when both teams had gaps in the schedule, they called one another, and here we go, and it ought to be a fantastic game. I'm joined tonight by Tevin Norman, who's going to give us commentary on the game. We appreciate our sponsor tonight, which is Texicon Cut Stone. Notre Dame, for people that don't know much about them, an outstanding team. They have 3 Division I recruits and a freshman who will undoubtedly go big time when she gets ready to make her decision. They're led by a freshman, KK Bransford, averaging 19.2 points and 5.2 rebounds a game. Senior guard Gabby Marshall is averaging 10.7, and she's on her way to Iowa, already signed. Senior forward Julia Heffling, averaging 5 points and 4.7 rebounds, is signed with Loyola. And point guard Makira Cook, who's averaging 6.3 points and 3.7 assists, is verbally committed to Miami of Ohio. So Tevin, a team with a lot of talent.
Oh, a whole lot of talent. Just watching them warm up here. The size, the strength that they already show, and they've been knocking down jump shots all the way through warm-up. So they look like an impressive team. It's going to be fun to watch.
As we said, these two teams played each other in the summertime over at Xavier. Notre Dame won the game. B&L was without Chloe McKnight, who at the time was rehabbing her knee surgery, so we'll see how that factors into the game. Coach Jeff Allen compared Notre Dame to a couple of teams that B&L has already seen. North Central, which is the only team to beat B&L so far this season, and Brownsburg, a team that B&L conquered on the road. So that gives you a pretty good idea of what kind of competition we expect here tonight. We're going to pause for a minute for the national anthem, and we'll be right back with starting lineups at the start of the game. Welcome back to B&L Fieldhouse. Tevin, another angle that we need to mention tonight is the pursuit of the career scoring record at Bedford North Lawrence by senior Jory Allen. She is closing in on the record that Dominique McBride set back in 2015. Dom, who's now at Arizona, scored 1,672 points. Marna Inman, Miss Basketball in 1992, is still second on that list at 1658, but Jory is closing in. Jory has 1654. So with 19 points tonight, she sets a new Bedford North Lawrence scoring record. That's kind of a side note, because more importantly is winning the game. But you've watched Jory play a lot. Give me your impressions of what a player Jory Allen is.
Oh, she's strong underneath. She can handle the ball. She can take it to the hoop when she needs to. Very impressive. And she, on both ends of the floor, she's got offense and defense. I got a feeling we might see a record break tonight. What do you think?
She may have to, because as she told me this week during the story that I did up for the website on her, she feels like she has to score for this team to win, and that's probably true. So if they're going to pull out this game, she will probably need a good game. The only game B&L lost this year, she had a subpar game. She only had 11 points against North Central, and that's the only game B&L's lost this year so far. So she's probably right. She's probably got a good shot at the record tonight, and if she gets it, then it'll be a fantastic accomplishment. Of course, as her coach and her father said this week, I still want her to score a lot more points before the end of the year is over. So we got hopefully a long way to go yet.
Well, I'd say they learned a lot against North Central, because this team, like you said earlier, is very competitive to them. So hopefully they went back to some film and saw how they sized up with kids this size, and hopefully they can come out with a game-winning plan.
According to the scouting report that we've got on Mount Notre Dame, they do like to pressure defense, which North Central did as well. They'll extend it, they'll come after you pretty hard, and it looks like they've got the athletes to get that accomplished. So we'll see how that plays out. We're a minute away from the starting lineups, and from our usual pregame activity of giving away an autographed ball to our game sponsor. So we'll get that out of the way, and we'll be ready for basketball here shortly. As we said, Bedford North Lawrence is now 12-1, and on a pretty good winning streak right now since that loss to North Central. Stars have won 7 straight games. They started out with an impressive win on the road against Jeffersonville and at Zionsville, another quality ranked team on the road. And then probably the most impressive one of the streak was just the fact that they've played so well against Seymour and played so well against Madison on the road the other night. Madison surprised them a little bit. They had a girl that kind of went off on them. They were not expecting her to score. They still played very well, and J.C. Hughes had a big game shooting the ball down there with 6 3-pointers.
Yes, she did. She was on fire.
B&L doesn't lack for talent besides Jory Allen. Madison Webb, the 6'2" junior center in the middle, being looked at by Division I schools, and J.C. Hughes, as we mentioned, is already signed with the University of Southern Indiana. What Coach Jeff Allen expects is kind of a battle of wills and a battle of styles, where B&L will try to be patient and slow things down, run their offense, get the matches that they want as far as their sets go. Whereas they expect Mount Notre Dame to be able to want to run, push the tempo a little bit. So we'll see which style prevails.
Starting at 1 guard, the 5'6" junior, number 3, Makaya Cook. And at the other guard, 5'6" senior, number 24.
We are having the starting lineups announced. And the starting lineups will go as this. 1 forward for Mount Notre Dame will be KK Bransford, Julia Heffling at the other forward, and in the backcourt of Layla Filia, Gabby Marshall, and Makara Cook. B&L will go with this normal starting lineup of Jory Allen, 1 forward, Madison Webb in the middle, and then the guard combination of Chloe McKnight, J.C. Hughes, and Gracie Crulo-Rue. Chloe McKnight coming off a big game, had 21 points on the Tuesday night against Bloomington North.
Starting in center, junior number 32, Madison Webb.
If you're following us on the live stream, and we do have chat available as you're watching it, so please let us know where you're watching from. We appreciate the people that are hopefully from Ohio that are tuning in to see Mount Notre Dame play here on the road. They've made a long trip, probably about a 3.5-hour bus ride from Cincinnati. And we got an early start, so we'll be able to get back home and do a decent hour tonight. One of our games that we first did, we had people from all over the United States, from Alabama and Puerto Rico. So we hope that our audience is widespread tonight. They are ready to go with Joyce Allen ready to jump center against Bransford. Good crowd for an early Thursday evening start. As we said, we started an hour early. And we're underway. Now Notre Dame has the tip. And Cook will set the offense. Marshall on the wing. They're looking inside it. Bransford, they can't get it to her. In man-to-man with Allen on Bransford. Bransford gets the ball at the post. Kicks it outside. 3 on the way is good by Julia Heffley.
Good ball movement there. Hopefully we can
and now here's the full court press. Solves that. And a turnover. Bad passes. They tried to get Allen into the post. Bransford attacks right away and draws a foul, so go to the free throw line. What B&L can't afford to do is turn the ball over. Once they get the ball out across that court, they've got to get a good shot.
It was a good idea to dump it down low there, but just a bad pass, bad angle in.
Bransford's first free throw is good. Second one also good. 5-0, Mount Notre Dame off to a quick start. Again, they break the press. They hit the middle to Hughes, over to Webb, and they get it across the line. Now Hughes will start things. Allen tries the baseline, can't get there. Rude struggling a little bit with the pressure out front. McKnight drives. It's inside to Rude, and she'll go to the free throw line.
I like how B&L worked the ball around and they keep going side to side. Hopefully we can wear them out.
That was on Marshall, her first, and Rude will go to the free throw line. First one will not bounce in. Second one is good. Gracie Krula-Rude gets to be on the board. 5-1, 6:42 go in the first quarter. Deep three-pointer. Oh, wow, Gabby Marshall showing some range. 2 steps behind the line, and it's 8-1. And now they've got Allen trapped. She tries to get rid of it. And McKnight travels as she controlled the pass. B&L's second turnover. And now Notre Dame looking to quickly make a statement here and jump in front. And there's a traveling on Cook. Now Notre Dame continuing with the pressure. Basically a 1-3-1 trap. Pass is deflected. We'll stay with B&L. Hughes looks for an avenue. Better hurry. And now a timeout by Jeff Allen. As he sensed the 10 count about to strike. And he'll take a quick 30-second timeout. Now Notre Dame off to a quick start, Kevin.
Yeah, they are. I'll tell you what, their 1-3-1 is going to be tough to beat. We're trying to throw over the top of them, and they're pretty tall and lanky, and we're going to have a hard time with that. We need to really fake high and pass to the side with a strong pass and take advantage of just the one person back on the 1-3-1 zone.
Well, the first couple of times they broke it easily, they had Allen on the wing and then hit Hughes, who immediately found Webb up the sideline. That's how they broke it quickly. They've gotten away from that a little bit.
Yep.
See if they get back to that attack.
Our guards are definitely a little bit undersized compared to their guards. I mean, they got some height.
Hard to find a weakness when you got 4 Division I players on the floor. Hughes, now a man-to-man press, and she's going to bring it up. Gets it across. Still struggling with the pressure from Filia. Now Rude's pass is almost intercepted by Marshall. It goes out of bounds. Being able to remain in control on the side. Allen dribbles in against Branford, knocked away, almost stolen. She goes to the floor to get it. Now she's just going to drive. When in doubt, put your head down and go to the hole. That's what Allen did. Foul was on Bransford. Her first, team's second. 5:42 to go in the first. Allen gets the lob inside, goes up, scores, and Bransford with a quick second foul.
Bransford didn't see that lob pass coming. She had no idea.
What amazes me about watching B&L girls basketball over the years is how often they score off inbounds plays. Ever since the state championship teams were so good at that, and they've continued that, they get a lot of points off quick inbound possessions. Allen's free throw's no good. Bransford blocks out and gets the rebound. 8-3, 5:35 to go in the first quarter. Bransford hands it to Marshall. Rude's not going to give up a second 25-foot three-pointer. Now Bransford in the lane. Drives up against Allen, no good. Battle for it, and Hughes comes away with it.
Great stop.
Allen being tracked. Dribbles through the paint. Got it. Roy Allen with 4 points. One more to move into second place on the all-time list in front of Marla Inman.
Need to get a good stop here to keep the momentum going our way.
Pull-up jumper is way off. Branford's going to win the race to that rebound. Now a three-pointer on the way. No good, bounces off. It'll go back to B&L.
Checking in at Notre Dame right now, number 44, Grace Centurion.
They're pretty deep too. You got the first man in off the bench and our first lady in off the bench, and she looks like about a 6-footer.
That's Grace Centurion. McKnight almost walked it in, went ahead and threw it away anyway. Steal, shot, no good. Rebound by Centurion, she's up, no good. She gets it back out of there. Now a three on the way is no good. Fourth rebound of the possession for Mount Notre Dame. 18-footer on the baseline is good. Way too many shots. 10-5, Mount Notre Dame. Ball poked away, Rude loses it, picked up by Cook, drives in, scores. And a quick surge by the Cougars, and it's 12-5. Pass ahead, here comes Hughes in a hurry. Corner, Webb, three-pointer, got it, nope, rimmed out. Rude gets it, goes back up, it's blocked, but she'll go to the free throw line. Foul will be on Centrilla, her first and the team's fourth. Gracie Krula-Rude back to the free throw line where she was 1 for 2 the first time. 3:41 to go in the first. Shot is no good. Second one is perfect. 12-6. Mount Notre Dame on the ooh, Cook almost traveled. Marshall with it, back to Cook. Marshall gets it at the three line. Got it. Quick release, quick shot. She's got 2 from out there. It's 15-6.
They're definitely catching ready, aren't they?
That was a nice move, a step back three, and she looks smooth doing it. Press deflects the ball out of bounds. B&L retains it. 3:16 to go in the first quarter. McKnight gets it in. The pressure is still on. McKnight launches, no good. Heffling chases down the rebound. She takes it all the way into the paint. Fouled before she got there. That was on Webb. That's her second. She's got both of them on BNL. Inbounds quickly to Heffling. Corner to Cook. She drives into the paint and scores over 2 towers. Nice move by Cook. 17-6. Mount Notre Dame. Very good. Knight looked inside, it was poked away, and another turnover. That is BNL's 5th. Can't turn the ball over, Tevin, against good competition.
No, we can't. We got to shake that.
Cook looks for a cutter, no one there, so she takes it herself. They kick it. Marshall open again. Missed that one. Rebound by Filia. She goes up strong, and she will go back to the line.
Notre Dame's getting a lot of offensive rebounds. We got to really box out and attack the board.
Foul was on Hughes. Fouled her on from the ground. Filia will go to the free throw line. No good. 17-6, 2:14 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw by Layla Filia is good. 18-6. And here comes the press again. They get it to Allen, and she's going to take it herself. Just double team, dribbles out of it. Back inside, and another bad pass. 6 turnovers on BNL. Speed of the game shaking up the Stars right now. Filia drives in, McKnight hits the ground. Heffling with it out top. Hands it to Marshall. They look inside to Centralia. She hands it back. Filia rises from 15. Short Webb with the rebound. Even after a missed shot, we've got full court pressure. Allen picked up her dribble. Muscles her way out of that trouble. They look for Hughes coming around the screen. She's got it. She fires way off. Rude gets the rebound, goes back up, and another foul on the rebound. Gracie Kula-Rude, good job on the offensive glass.
2 rebounds in a row for Gracie. Right spot at the right time.
Foul's going to be on.
35, Cassidy Stanton, her first, team fail.
All right, let's see if we can make some free throws here.
So far, she's missed first, hit second every trip so far. Hopefully that trend continues. 18-6 with 1:09 to go in the first quarter. And the trend continues. 18-7. Filia goes out. Looks like she's got a bloody mouth from when she took that blow from Jory Allen a minute ago.
Yeah, Jory didn't mean to, just.
And our trainer, Nick Layden's going to take her in and see what he can fix her up. Nick does a good job here for the Stars. Marshall drives into the paint, misses it. Webb gets the rebound. Webb, they looked inside to Allen. She got posted up. Centrula went over her back, and I believe that's going to be the foul on her. Her second. 6 on the Cougars. Coach Scott Rogers wasn't quite happy with that call. BNL inbounds. Making too many passes, Tevin, up here high. They're going to have to ball fake and bounce pass if they're wanting to get around the length
I agree. I think we're a little bit intimidated by their size, but hopefully we can overcome that as well.
Allen has it on the wing. Sizes up her defender. We're doing a little bit too much individual dribbling and not running the offense that we usually run. Again, probably because of the length factor. Allen decides to take it in. She'll go to the line.
Notre Dame really defends that inside. Once we start making a break in there, they're all over us.
Notre Dame foul number 23 on Straka, her first team 7.
That's 7 fouls on the Cougars, so Allen will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. As we said, her next point will put her on number 2 on the BNL all-time scoring list. Free throw rims out. 18-7, 8 seconds to go. Not sure Cook is aware of the time. Now she is. Dribbles to the right. Rude knocks it away. Throws it up the shot. No good. Wouldn't have counted anyway. That's the end of the first quarter. Mount Notre Dame off to a quick start. 18-7 over the Stars. We'll be back in just a moment.
Also returning number 24, Gabby Marshall. Checking in for the Lady Stars, number 2, Irene Gomez.
We're back here at BNL Fieldhouse, ready for the second quarter. Tevin, the Stars were 2 of 5 from the field with 6 turnovers. That's not a good combination, and they were 3 of 8 from the free throw line. You want to beat good competition, you got to hit free throws, and you got to take care of the basketball.
Yeah, not a very good first quarter stats there. I think we were intimidated right as we came out. Their length and the quickness, and they spread the floor out on the offensive side. Every time they get it with a dribble drive, then they kick it off, and then as soon as they kick it off, they got another dribble drive. So we got to stop that. But also, we got to get the offense going as well.
Irene Gomez has checked in for BNL. Talented sophomore who's done a pretty good job off the bench. See if she's ready to step up her game a notch. BNL needs someone to do that right now. Notre Dame has gone to a zone trap here. Three by Hughes, and BNL needed that.
It'd be nice to see her heat up again.
As we said, she had 6 of them down at Madison. Scored a career high 20 points. Bransford's back for the Cougars. She has it in the corner. Heffling sizes it up, fakes, drives, throws it up. Got bailed out by a foul call. Foul will be on Allen.
Foul on number 33, Jordan Allen, her first team 4.
That's 4 on the Stars, but Heffling will go to the line for 2 shots. First one is good.
Returning to the Lady Stars lineup, number 11, Chloe
McKnight returns. If Notre Dame's going to stay in his zone, would definitely need her presence on the floor. Second free throw, Heffling, no good. Rebound right back to her. Muscles in, no good. Third rebound, shot, no. They get it out. Marshall 3, no. Tip back to Heffling. And now a foul on the scramble for the ball. Way too many offensive rebounds.
Stars foul number 12, Jason Hughes, her second, team 5th.
Foul was on Hughes in the scramble for the rebound. It's 2 on her. Heffling gets it inside, muscles up over Webb. No good, and this time Madison Webb fights for it. Goes out of bounds, it'll go to Bedford North Lawrence. You know, dodged multiple bullets that possession.
They sure did.
5 shots that didn't go down. Hughes looks to Allen. She just turns and heads up the floor. And here comes the trap. Dribbles out of it, loses it. Bransford has it. On the run. Offset no good. Another offensive rebound and a foul on McKnight. They have figured out that they can crash the offensive glass and do a lot of damage.
Wow, they are attacking hard.
Cougars take it out of bounds. 6:48 to go in the first half. Fake and fire by Marshall. Got it. Ooh.
Nice shot fake there.
22-10. Hughes looks across the press, gets some Webb. Now McKnight will bring it up. Bransford tracking Hughes. Webb got double teamed immediately, and they're going to call a reach-in foul, and Webb will go to the free throw line. Very fundamentally sound team. As soon as the ball hits the post, there's an immediate double team from the backside.
We're moving all over.
Foul was on Marshall. That's 2 on her. She will take a seat as Celia returns. Webb will go to the free throw line for 1-1. First one's no good. Stars continue to struggle at the free throw line. Now 3 for 9. Filia drives the baseline, kicks it. Bransford. Now Heflin in the corner. Cook sees what's going on, now starts it on the right wing. Bransford fakes the drive. Heflin out top. Cross-court pass. Bransford drives into the paint, kicks to Heflin. 2 from top of the key, no good. Another offensive rebound. Won't go down. 3rd rebound. Wow.
The rebounding stat definitely is not going to the Stars' way.
That is 7 offensive rebounds this quarter.
Wow.
By the Cougars.
That's impressive.
Bransford's the line and makes the first. Coach Jeff Allen was worried about that coming in. He thought if they could rebound with him, which he's correct, because that's where they're getting most of their points, is just off 2nd, 3rd, or maybe even 4th chances.
And even when we get a rebound, they're swatting, tipping up, and everything. They're on it. Oh.
Allen got swatted at. Now she'll break the press herself. Hughes brings it across. Dino looks very confused in the offensive sets. McKnight launches a deep 3. Got it! Boom. Boy, McKnight's first basket is 24-13. Inside of 5 minutes to go in the first half. Heflin kicks it to Cook. She spins in the lane, draws 3 defenders. Now Bransford drives. Cook has it again, and Scott Rogers is going to take a timeout for Notre Dame. 24-13 with 4:40 to go in the first half. Autumn Crockett doing a lot of damage for the Cougars on the offensive glass. She has 6 rebounds since she came in off the bench. 5 of them offensive.
Since she came off the bench? Wow. They look pretty deep.
What you might also notice, B&L does a lot of reaching for rebounds rather than going to get rebounds. And that's another problem they're going to have to solve for her. You can't tippy toe and just try to reach and get him. You got to go after him.
You got to slide in there and stick your rear end right into their gut and make them come over your back is the only thing you can do with this size.
Notre Dame is good as advertised. 24-13, 4:40 to go in the first half.
Very impressive. Got a lot of youth on the team as well. I was looking at they got 2 freshmen. Of course, Bransford, their star, their leading scorer, she's a freshman. Then along with Davenport.
Gabby Marshall right now has 9 points to lead the scoring for Notre Dame. Bransford hasn't had a field goal yet, but she's 4 for 4 at the line. Allen has 4 for the Stars. Brood has 3 and 2 3-pointers by McKnight and Hughes, and that's the scoring for BNL. Reminds me of some of the old-time BNL Jeffersonville boys games, where Jeffersonville, all the athletes, and all they did was play volleyball on the offensive glass. BNL goes to zone. We'll see how that works. They're probably a little fearful of Notre Dame's shooting prowess.
Looks like a good call by Jeff. They're a little bit confused, Notre Dame is.
Bransford kicks. Cook has it. BNL usually does a pretty good zone defensive team. Cook kicks. Heffling. No good. Rebound Allen, and she got fouled.
I'm really picking up on Notre Dame. They do a lot of shot fakes. One dribble to one side and a jump shot. That's good basketball right there.
Fundamentally sound basketball team.
When they dump it down low, they also all relocate, find a different spot.
Allen to the free throw line for 1-on-1. The foul is on Crockett. That's 2 on her. Allen, no good again. McKnight slaps the ball away, dives on the floor and rescues
Great
it.
hustle.
Allen attacks, goes in and will draw a foul. Good hustle by Chloe McKnight.
Excellent hustle. Love it when you're diving on the floor after those loose balls.
Jory Allen will go to the line for the 4th time. She has yet to convert. Foul was on Heffling. That's 10 fouls on the Cougars, so Allen will be at the line for 2 times. First one is no good again. Wow. She's 0 for 4 there. And BNL is 3 for 11 there as a team. That will not cut it against anybody. Allen got that one. Her 5th point. That puts her into 2nd place on the BNL scoring list ahead of Mara Inman. Only Dominic McBride now to track down. More importantly, it's 24-14 with 3:50 to go in the first. Thelia has it up top. Cook launches 3. No good. Webb went after that rebound.
Now we're getting some defensive
A little more aggressiveness. Gomez fakes in, drives, got it. Nice take. Ivory Gomez, every game she's come in just about, she has made a positive impact in one way or another. 24-16, BNL with a little life here. The zone has caused Notre Dame to slow down. This is only their 7th game, but surely to goodness they've seen a zone before.
The way they're acting right now, I don't know.
Cook gets it inside. Centrillo dribbles, almost lost it. Heffling thought about 3 and traveled. Only Notre Dame's 2nd turnover.
The zone's coming in pretty good. Good call by Mr. Allen. Need a momentum shift right here.
Now Notre Dame's going to go to a zone. McKnight open, no good. Allen fights for it, slaps it out of bounds. It's going to go to the Cougars. 24-16, 2:33 to go in the first half. If nothing else, the zone has slowed the tempo of the game down. Filia to Cook. Centrullo looks inside.
Nice.
Gomez steps in with a steal. Nice play by the sophomore. Ahead to Hughes. No good. McKnight battles in, throws up the shot, no good. And Filia claims that one. They dump it into Heffling. Cook three-pointer. Got it. Ira Cook, 7 points for the point guard, who's averaging that many assists per game for this team. 27-16. Lob pass to Allen. She's got it. She goes up and she scores. Nice look by Hughes. Allen was 7. Notre Dame being patient against the zone. Heffling left alone, shoots. No good. Allen crashes in, gets the rebound. Ophelia will get the foul. And that's how you go get a rebound.
Yes, a lot better.
Foul on number 5 by Filia. Her first.
Notre Dame's got the green light. You notice that any position they play, if they're at the top of the key, the center, or whoever, if they're open, they're going to shoot.
Tori Allen back to the line. She's 1 for 5 there. No good.
Returning to the defenders, number 23, Autumn Cochran, and number 24, Gabby Marshall.
Obviously, usually a better free throw shooter than what she's showing so far today. She's got one more. That one rolls in. 8 points for Allen, 27-19. Now Marshall's back in for the Cougars, specifically probably to face the zone.
The Stars are hustling in the zone. They're getting to their spots.
There's Marshall, thought about it, fakes, 15-footer, no good. Fight for the rebound, Crockett, over to Filia, lays it in. Nice rebound by Crockett. 29-19. Webb, 12-footer way long. Filia has it. 20 seconds to go in the half, 29-19. Cougars will probably play for the final shot. Marshall faked twice. Filia drives, 9 seconds. Marshall out top, dribbles across the screen, sets and fires, got it. Gabby Marshall with her 4th three-pointer, and that ends the first half with Mount Notre Dame leading the Stars 32-19. Very excellent first half by the Cougars. We'll be back for the second half in a little bit. Welcome back to B&L Fieldhouse. We're getting ready to start the second half. Mount Notre Dame leads Bedford North Lawrence 32-19. Kevin, you mentioned during the break, probably feels fortunate to be only down 13.
I believe so. The defensive rebounding, we got to get a lot better on. We got to start blocking out and putting these girls where they come over our back and hopefully make the referee make a call. Well, also, our free throw percentage isn't as great as well. So, I mean, we got to really concentrate on that. I think Jory will get the second half going because she's got to still keep doing what she does. She's got to get the ball, go inside there and try to draw a foul, go up strong, and hopefully get an and one.
You mentioned those two stats, and they're both critical. B&L was 5 of 14 at the free throw line. That is not going to cut it against anybody or any team, especially against one as good as Notre Dame. And number two, the rebounding. Notre Dame had a 20-11 advantage, and most of those were offensive rebounds. Autumn Crockett came off the bench, and she had 7 rebounds by herself. So those are the things that B&L must shore up. The zone was effective. When they went to the zone and at the end of the second quarter, slowed them down, made them think a little bit, made them a little uncomfortable. So we'll see if B&L goes back to that here in the second half. And immediately a turnover, which is a good sign. Get it inside to Allen. She struggles, can't collect the pass. And now that pass is knocked away, but a foul is called. Ooh, foul's going to be on Madison Webb, her third. Didn't quite see that one. That's why we're not paid to blow whistles. We're paid to quickly inbounds.
Good D.
Cook, they repost real quickly. Heffley gets it, scores, and we'll go to the line.
You picked that up right. Heffley just, as soon as she dished the ball out the outside, she immediately found a body and posted up, and they got it right back to her.
Again, basketball 101, and Notre Dame is very well
right on.
Heffley free throw bounces in.
I give Coach Allen credit. This is the kind of teams you want to play. This is what gets you prepared for the tournament.
35-19. Hughes struggling with the 10 count, gets it across. Runs its offense. They look inside. They got Allen posted up on the baseline, and she will score. 10 points for Allen. Marshall hesitates, drives, throws it up, no good. Allen fights for it and gets it. She's on the run, spins in, loses it, knocked away, turnover. Jory doing a little too much individual one-on-one stuff tonight, and every time she does it against these girls, they're going to take it away from her. Heffling backs down on Webb. Ransford three, no good. Chased down by Heffling. Three by Heffling, no good. Another offensive rebound.
Stars got a rebound.
Cook, got it.
Too many second chance shots.
So B&L, unless B&L can grow 6 inches across the board in the next 5 minutes, it's going to be tough to keep them off the glass. They look inside, they lob, Allen gets it, jumps to the pass, threw the foul before she got it away. That time when the double team came, she was looked quickly to see a cutting teammate, and that was Webb who was open, but the foul was called before, and we're going to send Allen to the free throw line. Heffling with the foul. Allen back to the line where she has had little success tonight so far. 2 for 7. Off the iron. Shot's a little flat from the free throw line.
Flat and long. She's hitting the back of the rim every time. Looks better.
That one's much better. Allen with 11. It's 37-22.
Gotta get some stops here. We don't want this game to get out of hand.
Marshall, Bino back to man-to-man. Marshall drives, drew a foul from Rude. Gracie Carrillo Rude's second foul. Bino's third of the half. Marshall is going to go to the line for two. Marshall has 12, all from three-point range. Free throw's good. Jenna Loudon makes her first appearance. Another free throw by Marshall, 39-22. They leave Loudon alone, and here's a double team. They looked like they were going to go man, but all of a sudden when she turned her back, the double team came, and she was in trouble back there. Kind of hung out to dry by her teammates.
Yeah, there was no one in the backcourt with her at all.
Allen drove in, drew contact, no foul, and it'll stay with the Stars. Notre Dame went to zone that time down. Now they'll match up on the out of bounds. Loudon turned her back. Marshall came from behind, and that was an easy pick. Hughes, they look ahead to McKnight. She'll take it all the way to the hole. Collision, no call. Madison tracked it down. Now to Allen in the paint, fakes. Can't get rid of it. McKnight, deep three. Got it. Not quite Romeo Langford range, but it's pretty deep on the floor. 41-25. Marshall sedged the defender. We're going to call it on the floor before she got the shot off, I believe. It's going to go out of bounds. Foul's going to be on Loudon.
Notre Dame loves to penetrate off the dribble and get everybody to collapse, and then they can dish, or if they don't collapse, they just take it to the rim.
Irie Gomez checked back in for Loudon. Gomez played good minutes in the first half. Heflin has it at the top of the key. Bransford off a screen. Cook wanted a backdoor cut, didn't get it. Now Filia decides to run inside. Cook has it. Hughes in front of her. Heflin on the baseline. Bransford spins into the paint, challenges Allen, and walked. Jory Allen, good position defense, forced a turnover.
Great position.
That is only 5 turnovers on Notre Dame.
We got to be more assertive with the ball. We're just kind of weak with it every time we get it.
Bransford's going to be called for a foul on the pressure defense there, and that is her third. Allen says get out of the way. Webb gets it underneath, goes up and scores. Good pass by Chloe McKnight. 41-27. Filia at the top of the key to Cook. Takes it in on Hughes. Marshall from long range. No post here. They just run a good motion offense. Now Filia posts up, gets it, and misses. Just shed the defender. .258 to go in the third quarter. Jeff Allen calls out the set he wants. Gomez has it. They look for the lob to Allen. There it is. She gets it. She goes up and can't get it, but she'll go to the free throw line.
Great execution there.
That was on Filia. Her second.
Tell you what, Cook, she loves to pressure the ball, doesn't she? She's up in their grill every single time.
Tori Allen back to the free throw line. Got that one to bounce in. That's made 2 in a row. That's 12 points for her. 7 away from the record if you're keeping track. Another free throw bounces that one in as well. 13 points for Allen, 41-29. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Marshall off a screen, faked off 2 defenders. 15 footer's no good, and Webb gets that one. Allen on the move, and goes all the way to the paint. Got knocked down, loose ball. We're going to have a conference to see which way that ball is going to go in possession-wise. I think one official's going to overrule the other, and it's going to stay with being out. Allen would have been wise to have pulled it from about 10 feet, but she loves taking it to the hole, and can't blame her. She's a lot of success there.
A lot of success there.
Notre Dame back to zone. Another deep three. Whoa! 1 at 9. 3 3-pointers, 9 points.
That might bring him out of the zone.
41-32. And a quick timeout by Notre Dame. So Chloe McKnight showing extended range. 2 steps behind the line for both of them here in the third quarter. You know, within single digits for the first time in a while. 41-32, 1:56 to go in the third quarter. $156 to go in the third. We want to again mention our thanks to Texacon Cut Stone for sponsoring the broadcast tonight. Notre Dame leading the Stars 41-32, 1:56 to go in the third. I was just thinking that BNL, this would be a good time to kind of make a push, make a spurt, and get within striking range. Hard to do against as good as a team and athletic as a team as Mount Notre Dame.
Very physical as well, but we can match that physical. You know, these girls have done it before. You get Chloe hot, and here we go.
Main thing is they got to come up with some defensive stops and some defensive rebounds. They've done a better job of that in the third quarter after Mount Notre Dame played volleyball off the offensive glass for most of the first half. Cook fakes, drives, loose ball, Filia grabs it and scores.
Where did she come from?
They don't stand and watch.
No, they don't. Always moving.
Cook buddies up Hughes, is having trouble. Better get a timeout. There we go. On about the 9.5 count, Joe Fallon called a timeout.
Well, she loves to aggravate.
Not only is she quick, she's strong, and that's what JC is struggling with, is her strength. 43-32, 1:17 to go in the third.
You're right, when that ball goes up, they're crashing the boards every single time. Even that loose ball was a tip right there. Their girl was right there on point to get the ball and go up with it, and easy two, just like that.
I'm sure when we go talk to Coach Allen after the game, he is not going to want to hear the rebounding stats.
No.
But that will probably be the first thing he wants to talk about. Hughes brings it up. Jory tries to go around the screen. Uses it. Fires from 12. Got it.
Nice pull-up jump.
Nice pull-up move for Allen.
That's what she might need to go to instead of going all the way to the bucket. She might just pull up for some quick jumpers.
That's 15 for Allen. 43-34. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ophelia, a nice role player for Notre Dame. Just does her job. Doesn't try to do too much. Quick pass inside, deflected. First bad decision Cook has really made. Knight pulls up. Hughes has it. 30 seconds to go. They look inside. Whistle blew before McKnight launched the shot. We're going to call a foul on Crockett, I believe. Wave off the basket. Crockett a little perplexed on why that foul was called. She's very happy. Yeah, it saved 3 points. Inside the web, posted up, she makes a move, she goes up, got it.
Nice.
Madison Webb, 43-36, 17 seconds to go in the third. You know, making a little move here. Defensive stop would be key to keep momentum. Marshall gets a screen, goes around it, drives the paint. 12-footer on the float, no good, crashed the boards. Rebound, Crockett got it. That's the buzzer.
Notre Dame's always hanging around that rim.
And that was huge. Crockett's basket at the buzzer gives Notre Dame a 45-36 lead after the third quarter. We'll be back with the fourth in just a moment. Back for the fourth quarter at B&L Fieldhouse. Mount Notre Dame, one of the power teams in Ohio, leads Bedford North Lawrence 45-36. Tevin, we mentioned momentum. B&L looked like they had it. They hit 6 of 7 shots in the third. They got within single digits, and then an offensive rebound. Last possession kind of killed them.
Well, hopefully that don't discourage the Stars and they can come back from that.
They get Allen posted inside. She muscles in, can't get it. On rebound, knocked away. Fight for it. Loose ball to jump ball, and it's going to go to the Cougars.
Pretty physical down low right there.
As some of my friends would tell me, you got to put on your big girl pants and go to play.
That's right. Yeah, because this Notre Dame team's not playing around.
No.
They're the real deal.
Bransford, who's been very quiet. Credit Jory Allen with playing outstanding man-to-man defense on the freshman. Doesn't have a basket.
That's impressive, especially she averages 20 points a game.
She has it out high. Of course, she's had some teammates step up and fill the void.
Yeah.
And there's one of them, Marshall, who has 16 points. And Crockett now, I believe, has 9 rebounds off the bench.
Nice
Just inside, nice move. They finally found the freshman. Crockett with the baseline drive. Dish to Bransford, and it's 47-36. And now there's a hold on Marshall as McKnight pushed her away to get free. I'm going to call Marshall for the hold. That's her third. 5 fouls this half on the Cougars. Inbounds, they look inside a web, can't get it there.
Well, they're staying on Chloe. They're covering her up pretty good.
And a steal. Foul from behind by Gomez. Good foul by Gomez. Save the basket. Abby Marshall will go to the line where she's already 2 for 2 today. Has 16 points. Free throw is perfect. .38-36, 6:25 to go. Marshall, good again. Let's see why she's going to Iowa.
Iowa's got a good one coming there.
Nice player. Now here's the press. Hughes has it, gets trapped immediately, is taken away. Marshall, Bransford, layup, good, and a foul. So just when we said that BNL had close within striking range, some turnovers lead to quick points. Foul was on McKnight, who didn't like the call. That's 6 fouls on the Stars, but more importantly, when we come back from this timeout, Bransford will go to the free throw line for a 3-point play.
Is that Bransford's first bucket?
Her second. She scored twice in a row. The Cook drive for the kickoff, and now that one off the steal.
We got to keep the ball out of the corner. They're so big and physical, they'll just trap us.
That was a 4-player trap. There was 2 big girls on JC, and then the corner, the out-of-bounds lines where they're trapping her as well. She had nowhere to go. And she's not physical enough to power her way out of that. 51-36. Transfer to the line to finish our 3-point play opportunity. And it's long. Allen grabs that rebound, and here comes the trap right away. Hughes backs up. Count is on. They find McKnight. Opposite wing. Pass inside is knocked away, out of bounds, almost stolen. It'll stay with BNL.
Great idea, just a little bit late.
Knight looks for their inbounds. Has to go long. Back to her in the corner. They look for Webb to post, but now they got to reset the offense. Allen drives around the screen through contact. She'll go to the line. Crockett the foul, her 4th. Crockett's value has not been offensive. She has 8 rebounds. Filia returns. They lob it in, and it's taken away. Telegraphed pass, and now a fast break layup. Bransford, slow, get back. Paid the price, 53-36. Notre Dame now back to a comfort zone. Hughes, it's trapped. Allen breaks the 3. Fumbles the dribble, picks it up. Now finds a wide open teammate. Gomez got it.
Nice, way to cut to the basket. Jordan found her.
Irie Gomez with 4 points. Again, Notre Dame runs this no post player offensive set, looking for cutters and looking for a dribble drive opportunity. There's the cut through, and one pass wasn't there. No one, stand still. McKnight near where he's got the steal, pokes it away. Filia contains the dribble. Marshall lined it up from in front of the bench and decided that would not be a good idea. Heffling to Marshall. Now that's a good idea. Got it.
That's a great shot.
Quick trigger and nothing but the bottom. Now B&L turns it over on the press. Starting to see some frustration set in for Bedford North Lawrence. Not used to being handled like this. 56-38, 4:19 left. Gracie Cooper return.